Hey guys!
Hey, so we are in a different truck. We're in the food truck.
Mm-hmm.
So we hope you enjoyed the tour. We know we said we were going to do some videos of like what was happening, but fact of the matter is when you're self-employed and trying to build a business, it takes more work and you're busier than you thought, especially starting out. But with time, things will get easier and faster. So don't get discouraged if you're in the same process and you are building your business and it's just taking way more energy, way more effort than you thought. That's normal. And predict and plan in like an extra couple months and a lot more money, because that's what happens.
It is. Yep.
So now it's wintertime. Our food truck is only going to be seasonal, and we are shutting it down for the winter. We live on the East Coast. We live in Maryland, so East Coast, North. It gets cold. It freezes. Not good for your pipes and things like that. We don't want them to bust when we open back up in the springtime because it took long enough. It was a challenge plumbing, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I did all the plumbing myself.
The way our plumbing works is we have our fresh water tank down here. How many gallons is that?
20 gallons of fresh water.
Okay, so then there is the water pump here, and it goes up and over, back down to the hot water heater. And this is a 2-gallon?
3 gallon.
Okay, 3-gallon hot water heater. And then you have your hand sink, and then you have your 3 bays, you have your wash, your rinse, your sanitize. And then all of them drain to the gray water tank, which is right underneath of there. And then it empties by this hose here. We are able to just roll it out. We back up to our commissary, roll it out to their drain, and it drains the gray water. So, and that's a
23 gallon. It has to be 5% bigger than what your fresh water is by the code here in Maryland. So
yeah, so that's it. So now we're gonna go ahead and winterize that.
So this is the water. It's like actually RV antifreeze, but this is what we're going to use in our water system. I've already got 11 gallons in here. I didn't figure you'd want to watch me pour 11 gallons in there. So yeah, once we pour this into our fresh water tank, and then we have to flush out all the lines with the antifreeze, because there's 3 gallons of water in the tank right now, so we have to keep running the hot water until we get pink coming out. You don't want to drink the pink water though, okay? Just don't do that.
Yeah, so also I guess important, just before we forget, like whenever we open back up, we will obviously be over flushing and then sanitizing our entire water system to make it safe to drink again.
I just want to reiterate, this is RV antifreeze. Don't go pick up Prestone from the hardware store, because that ain't the kind of antifreeze you want. That'll kill you.
So this will work for a food truck, an RV, outdoor kitchen, that you're going to winterize, things like that. So multiple uses for different purpose areas.
It's getting pink. So depending on how your plumbing is set up, if you have a P-trap or the J-trap underneath each sink, which we do not have and is not required, you want to make sure that you have antifreeze sitting in those traps and not water, because otherwise your pipes are going to bust and then you're going to have a heck of a mess in the spring. So after you've got everything running good and pink, got all your fresh water flushed out of your water heater, everything goes into the gray tank. Remember, you just flushed 3 gallons of fresh water into your gray tank, so you got to get rid of that so that your gray tank doesn't freeze while you're sitting over the winter. So drain that out, and then you can run a little bit more antifreeze into that, and that's it. We're good to go.
Alright guys, so for those of you that have a food truck, a RV, or outdoor kitchen that needs to be winterized, I hope that was helpful and it taught you something new maybe you didn't know. And if you have maybe other tips that we don't know about winterizing, like, comment below. Make sure you follow us, subscribe, that way you can see all our adventures, because now we're on the road with trucking. The food truck is shut down for the wintertime. We'll be opening it back up in the spring. Until then, enjoy lots of trucking adventures, and who knows what else we get into.
Who knows? And if a food truck or something like that, if you just enjoy making good fresh food for people, you don't have to start out this big. You can start with a small trailer and work your way up.
Which is what we did.
It's all about doing good things for good people and just doing
Serving
what your
people
heart
best.
loves.
Yeah.
If you get tired of working a crappy job every day, Start a hot dog stand on a weekend. If you like hot dogs, I don't like hot dogs. Butt life, baby. That's where it's at.
Yeah, but we did start with a pop-up tent and doing like a wedding, catering, things like that. So it took us 3 years to build this truck, and a lot of time thinking through the process and buying it one piece at a time. That's how we built this truck. All right, guys. So enjoy the adventures. Until next time, stay safe, and we'll see ya.
Bye.